Hello all, are you ready for some chaos and crazy? Because I am. All right, so the other day I had a video about this beautiful Wearingeul's Wuthering Heights, and I am just gonna swatch this really quick. I got this from Grace at Wildly Imaginable, and I am in love with it. I already have used up half the bottle, so I'm like, okay, great. So I've been begging Endless Pens to go ahead and, restock it, because some of us crazy people really love it. And they're going to. They put a poll up and they're going to restock it, which makes my heart just so happy. However, that doesn't mean I'm going to have the ink by the time that they have it restocked. And I could beg people for more because I am already obsessed with this ink. It is such a lovely ink. It did not love the original Kaweco Sport I had it in, and I just ran out of ink in this. But it does seem to be okay in this medium. I had it in my fine Hello Kitty opal because I thought it looked really cute, but it does not work very great. So it works fantastic in this medium. So yes, I have been really into Kaweco Sports lately. So, however, so now, okay, we've got this. And I'm way excited that they're restocking. But I noticed in my swatch books that this looks really similar. This is Ferris Wheel Press's Galeforce Green. So I'm going to swatch this and show y'all this. And this is interesting to me because this was one that I picked up because I was like, oh, that's kind of a fun one. I like to try Ferris Wheel Press inks because even if they don't always run... Oh, this is wet. Okay. I dipped it too far. But even if they don't work in pens, the Ferris Wheel Press inks, they work really well like for painting and things. So I never have a problem getting Ferris Wheel Press inks because I eventually use them. But look at that. How similar does that look? Now this is just regular Kokuyo paper, and this right here is Irriful paper. So, and I cut this down. This is just the like loose sheets that on one side they're blank, and on the other side they've got grid. And it is a little bit different, but not that much. I do still like Wearingeul's better, but I could get away with this. I thought, okay, I can get away with this. I can handle that. Okay, and see, when you have them really close together, they do, like, this one definitely leans more green and this one's gray-blue, but, like, very, very, very similar. And then I thought, okay, awesome. I really like this. Well, I had not picked this ink up yet, and I had it coming on the way. Actually, well, hang on, before I do that one, I'm going to do this. This is another one because this is the ink I'm talking about, Celadon Cat. I had not had that yet, and I actually, before I got Wuthering Heights, I actually had it on the way to me because I was like, ooh, this is a really pretty color. I really want to try it, and I've been wanting to try it for a while. I don't know why I was hesitating, but then I was like, Celadon. I've had this Wearingeul Celadon by Dominant Industry, and this one is a lot lighter, so I thought maybe this one could be a dupe, but it really isn't. It's its own category. It's very light and very almost minty, but when you read about Celadon, I read up on what Celadon is, and it is a what was it? How do we say that? Wearingeul? Okay. My dip pen is having a little bit of an issue. Wearingeul Celadon. when you look it up, it is apparently, it's this stuff that like a glaze for pottery or something like that. That's like a pale greenish something, but it's used in pottery that's like supposed to represent jade. So I was really all about it. This color, I'm feeling these like moody colors lately. Okay, so that one I was like, yep, it's out. So then when I got this, because I had already had this ordered, so when I went to swatch it, I was shocked. Okay, look at that. It is right in this family. It is a little bit more saturated than this one. Again, like there is nothing to completely do it. But this one is, you know, a regular ink, which has its advantages, but okay, and it's easily attainable. So these are all really similar. I'm going to put, so this one right here, I do want to put this one right next to it to kind of show that. Yeah, that's Celadon Cat, and that is Wuthering Heights. So this is a little bit more saturated again, and but it does have, when it dries, it has that beautiful shading of gray. So I thought, this is where we're gonna get to play. All right, so I'm very excited. I know that this is, I know that this is a green and silver, green and silver shimmer. I don't have a green and silver potion, but I do have this blue frost potion. And I thought I wanted to play with this. So let's do it. Let's do it. Now this is by Wearingeul, and I have used the heart in Jane Eyre before, but like that is beautiful. So either way, I'm going to get a mix because Galeforce green has this kind of green pink action going on. Celadon Cat has like a very silver, is it silver purple? Silver purple. So now I'm going to have this frost blue. So I'm going to mix this up so I can use it. It like, the mica really sits on the bottom of this, I've noticed. So I want to mix this up, and you can see how long it takes to mix it up. It takes a while. I really want to get that. And then I have, well, we'll just, maybe that will work because it's a lot of glimmer. I just don't want to have, like when the bottle is done, I don't want to have all that like leftover color on the bottom. So I have 2 pipettes in my little empty bottle. I'm very excited because I can get more Celadon Cat very easy. So, and as it's drying, it is very much so. It is different. This one just shades a lot more too, which I'm kind of excited about. I still cannot wait for Wuthering Heights to come, but I am very excited about playing because I like to play, okay? So this is really where it's at. I like to play and mix around with inks, and yeah, this is a way that I'm doing it. So I put, so the potion online, or like in the instructions, I will do 5 because I know I'm gonna like this. And what's nice is I have a couple pen friends who want to do swaps. So if they end up wanting a little bit of this Celadon Cat mixed with my potion, I can send some other people's way. Yeah, I'm very excited. Thank you, pen friends. You guys are so awesome. I'm always willing to do an ink swap. I didn't know that that was a thing until like I joined the community, so it's really awesome because, yeah, otherwise I never would have had Wuthering Heights, so that makes me really happy. So I'm always happy to share. I'm a very big sharer. Okay, come on. Come on. My heart did not stick this bad. This is the first time I'm using this Wearingeul's Frost. And I just don't want it to like end up being a globby mess at the end, and then I've wasted all that glitter. But I also, so I think it's getting a little bit better. So like you can see where it's like stuck. But okay, I also don't want this to be like a thousand years long video. Okay, see, I haven't even opened it yet. It's got that like cap. Maybe if I take the cap off, I don't know, let some air in, maybe. Let's try that. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so if you get glitter potion, take the cap off to get it really agitated. I really like glitter potion. I'm a big fan of shimmer inks. I love me some glitter in my life. So now, for 10 milliliters of ink, it says to add it like 1 milliliter. But the thing is they're like, you know, if you're starting out, add just a little, because you can always take away. And you don't want to end up clogging your pens. So I'm going to start with just a little bit. I want more than that, though. There we go. About that. So that's not even half. So that will be about all I need. Like literally, that's all you need. You don't need that much of this glitter potion. This glitter potion, like, it's potent. Like, very potent. Oh, it's so pretty. I wonder what it's gonna look like. I'm so excited. I haven't played with my glitter potion for a while. Yeah, so you throw it in there, mix it around, bring it around town. Isn't that from like SpongeBob? My niece used to watch SpongeBob all the time. Drove me crazy. I hate SpongeBob. Sorry if that annoys you, or you're like, how could you? My kids love SpongeBob, so I have to watch it. And I've never liked it. Never liked it. But that's just me. That's a me thing. I don't have any problems. So now, when I agitate this, I'm curious to see how similar they look in the bottle. They look very similar. You can clearly tell that this has green shimmer, and this one has like a blue. But you know what? To get by until I am able to get a full bottle of Wuthering Heights, I will do this. I will do what I have to if I'm desperate. Yeah. Also, it's just fun. It's just fun to play with inks and glitter. Like, this is why I love it. Somebody was talking about ADHD and fountain pens. I'm like, yeah, this is why. Because we can play and mix things up and mess things up, and it's not a big deal. Like, okay. All right, I need a little bit more of this. I also have Mind Control Potion, which is the purple. Oh, that is a lot. That is going to be a really heavy pool of Celadon Cat if I don't fix that. But I'm just doing the one. So I'm trying to decide. Mind Control is like a purpley. Purpley glitter, and so I don't know, I haven't figured out the exact one. Plus what is this one? Wearingeul's plus Wearingeul's Frost Potion. G Potion. Okay. Interesting enough, when you look here, look at that. Can you see much of a difference between this one and this one? Because I can't. I'm very curious about it in writing. In a pen. Like, okay, so this is, yeah, because like when you look, this is Celadon Cat, like dried on this paper. It's still drying over here. Yeah, but that glitter potion gives it a little bit of something. You can see. Yeah. Let's so this is Celadon Cat in a pen. so I'm going to, this is a stub nib. I'm gonna write on here. This is Kokuyo paper. I get this by the ream. I have a link in my Amazon link right in my description for this every time because I use this all the time. So this is Kokuyo paper, and this is Diamine Celadon Cat. Standard. Okay, so this is just the standard. All right, now let's do the Wearingeul's Wuthering Heights. Okay, so they are really, really similar. When you pull it up, like you can see a slight difference, a very, very slight difference. This one definitely leans more gray, and this one is just a little bit more saturated, which maybe some people really like. I really like the idea of the gray fog, especially because it really, like, every time I look at it, it gives me the feeling of being in the moors. Okay. So let's see. I gotta go pick a pen and I will be right back. Okay, so I have a TWSBI 580 Diamond 580 that just got cleaned out today. And I'm gonna re-agitate this. I always like to agitate my shimmer inks. And I don't always have the best luck with shimmer inks in my TWSBIs, but you know what? We're gonna try it. Because I think it had my Jane Eyre with glitter potion. It did really well. Okay, so this is where this gets really tough. I've got to find my little, I've got to stand here. One of the fancy things that I 3D printed is this wonderful sample file holder. And I love my 3D printer. Okay, so let's see. I don't want to fill this all the way, so I'm going to fill it probably just a little bit past that, like, front line. Right there. So, like, just there. And then I pull the rest, twist it, because then it gives you about a half fill when you do that. Okay. So then you have enough. I don't like to fill my TWSBIs unless I know that I'm going to use the ink all the time. But this I also want to have enough to send on over. So now this is my Diamine Celadon Cat plus Wearingeul Frost Glitter Potion. Adding that glitter potion is just nuts what it does to change it. So, and it's interesting too, because like when you look at my like paper towel here, I'm pretty sure this one is the Wuthering Heights and this one right here is the Celadon Cat. But I can be, I can be a little bit more precise. Add a couple water droplets here. This is what I do to get chromatography. This is not the way to do chromatography, by the way, but it gives me enough to see what's in ink. All right, so there is the Celadon Cat, and I'll just put a couple dots, and then you can watch that spread out. And here is the Wuthering Heights, and I can even do like a little drop of the Galeforce green. I'm not going to agitate this and get the shimmer, but we can put that over there. And then that spreads out, and you can see, this is the kind of stuff that I do. Like, I do this all the time. You can see what it is. This is like, I like to experiment, and I like to see, like, because I have been able to pull apart, like I pulled apart Inaho to see what's in it, and I've gotten really darn close to mixing Inaho, just FYI. Because all the mixes online are really close, but they're not close enough for me. So I like to do this, because now I can be like, okay, see, now this, you could mix, this right here is Celadon Cat, and this right here is Wuthering Heights. And so, like, looking over here, Galeforce Green, you can see. So that's actually, I think, Galeforce Green. This one right here is Galeforce Green. Okay. So when you look, it looks like the Wuthering Heights and the Celadon Cat are made up really close. It's just that, which is interesting, because Wuthering Heights uses a little bit more saturated of like a blue, maybe. I want to get that closer. Like, they're almost identical colors. The chromatography is. Now, if I did a full strip, it looks like, nope. So this is the difference. This is a pinkish gray. So this is a warmer gray. Celadon Cat uses a warmer, like a slightly, just slightly warmer gray than Wuthering Heights does. So I bet if I, like looking at that, if I mixed like one of my like really, really light mints, I'm thinking like a J. Urban's, like the mint, or even one of my Ferris wheel presses. You could mix that with Pilot Shizuoku Fuyu Shogun. You could get real close to this. So you do that kind of stuff. And this is where knowing colors and then having all this ink and knowledge, this is why this is fun for me. And this is what I do. But I think, looking at this, if I run out of Wuthering Heights, this Diamine with Celadon Cat plus Wearingeul Frost Glitter Potion will tide me over until Endless gets their restock. I love Wuthering Heights, so I will definitely buy a full bottle when they restock, but then I don't have to like try to bum this off of 500 people and be like, please, please, please. I also wonder if I got the Dorothy's, or not, the different glitter potions from, I think I could probably get the glitter potions. If I do glitter potion, what do they have? Because I know they have, so they have, I have the Frost and the Mind Control, which is purple. And I also have the Heart. So looking at what they have for glitter potions, if I mixed Silver Shoes and Emerald Castle, I might be able to get something really similar to this. So I should pick up some Silver Shoes and Emerald Castle. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. But I want all the glitter potions because I'm having so much fun with them. But I also, yeah, it really adds something, like gives you an oomph. And okay, so now these are really, really dry. I wish, do I have my scissors near me? Yes, I have some scissors right here. Okay. Okay. Because I can do this. So this right here is Galeforce Green. And it is different. Like, it is green, like, compared to the other ones. It is green. Like, when you put it next to it, it's really similar. If you didn't want to do any kind of, like, work for it, like, crazy playing, like me, that's not, you could get away with Galeforce Green. But I'm cutting it out, because I don't like it. I mean, no, I do like it, obviously. but it's not close enough. Okay. So now, looking at these, like, do you know which one's Wuthering Heights and which one's Celadon Cat with the Frost Potion? Do you? I mean, I do. I'm sure. I hope you do, because they are different. They are different. Like this one, and then putting the blue glitter. It is blue glitter. This is green and silver. This is green and silver. That is the Wuthering Heights. It is so beautiful. I cannot get past it. it is just, I just am obsessed. Okay, that's why we're here today. I'm obsessed, but this is really pretty too. I'm very excited. And yes, I'm going to have these 3 pens now inked up with different variants of this. Because I can put this one will go in with my Kavekos. Because I have a little like travel case with Kavekos. I've been trying that out. And then this one will probably stay at home. Oh, look at how pretty it is. Oh, and then I don't know where this one will go. This one I literally just inked up this morning because I really wanted to play with Celadon Cat. And then this happened. So yeah, that is really fun. And I think I'm going to save these, like these little pieces, for my junk journal. Because that would be fun. Or I could just throw these in my like regular journal and like talk about how I did this video. Because it is pure and utter chaos. Because that's me. Alright, so, and then these 2, why not cut them out too? Okay, so keeping some scraps for the journal. Yeah, my sons got into junk journaling with me, so they're making me do it. So I'm like, hey, look at this. Now I've got pretties. Now I've got pretties. I don't know what that was. That was me being weird. Alright, I sing randomly, but okay. Now, mixing them all up. Can you tell? Can you tell which one's which? Like just looking at those? Do you know which one? Obviously this isn't glimmer and this isn't glitter, so let's get the glittery ones. Is that glittery? No. Okay. Can you tell now which one's which? Can you? Well, obviously this one is not either of them. That's Wearingeul Celadon. Although I wonder, because like looking at this, okay. Wearingeul Celadon mixed with Fuyu Shogun. Because this has like a really pretty like white. Ooh. Do I have Fuyu Shogun up here with me? No, I'm not going to do it. But I could. Okay, like this is all I have of this. I still haven't inked it up in a pen, so I haven't decided if I'm buying more yet. These little bottles from Yoseka are so adorable. But I don't want to like not use this itself in a pen before I play with it. But I swatched it a few times. Now on here I did, let's see. I was trying to see if this would dry for me, but it really wasn't because I put way too much. But look at how pretty that shimmer is, that like frost glitter potion. But there's something about this green glitter, like the green and silver glitter, that is so pretty. But this is really pretty. Like I actually like this just because but when you look at the writing, let me cut this up too, because then we can get all these ones that don't matter out. I should have probably done this in a different way, but that's okay. Cut this guy. And when you get it in the writing, it is like, this is, because this is Aerofoil paper. Aerofoil does some weird things, but when you get it in the writing, you get, it's really similar, but like the thing that I love about Wuthering Heights is that beautiful shimmer that you get, because it is multifaceted. It is this like green and silver, but looking at this shimmer, I love this. This kind of reminds me of like cold fall nights, or like even winter nights. I don't know. This is pretty. Maybe Diamine should consider doing something with like a Celadon Cat and a glitter for an ink vent. Maybe changing like this just slightly, changing the color just slightly too, because I would be all about that. I really, now I do kind of want to see what, maybe I will do some more ink explorations with Diamine Celadon Cat and like try all the glitter potions. Maybe I should get all the glitter potions and try it. But then I'd need probably another bottle of Celadon Cat too. Do you think I should do it? If you do, if you think I should do more of the glitter potions, which ones would you want to see? I have Mind Control. I have Mind Control, which is this really pretty purplish pink. I wonder too if you could, yeah, there you go. Really pretty purplish pink. I also have Heart, which is the rose gold. Celadon Cat and rose gold would be really pretty too. I have these two. I also wonder how it would look to mix them, but I'm looking at getting a couple more. So they've got Flame, which is a dark red, not this like rose gold red. They have Light, which is gold, or it's like a goldish, I think it is gold. And then so Mind Control is this one. And then they have Frost, an Emerald Castle, which is a like really, really bright green. Brain, which looks like it's a bronzy orange. Brave, which looks like a gold and silver mix. And then Silver Shoe. I'm thinking that Silver Shoe is one I want to pick up for sure. And Emerald Castle, but I would not be opposed to other ones too. So if you think that I should, let me know which ones that you really want to see. Like, or if there's another ink. I was thinking about doing these as well with Earl Grey or Diamine Salamander. So I'm open to doing, I love glitter inks. So if there's like an ink that you really want to see with one of these glitter potions, let me know down in the comments. I will happily make that video. I will happily make more of my ink glittery because I cannot be stopped. But if there's one that you really want to see, like right away, I can, or if there's one of these three that you do want to see, or a couple inks, I would be happy to make up a vial. And if it's something that you really love and you want to do an ink swap, I'd happy to do that too. So just little things. I'm having way too much fun with this stuff, but gosh, I'm so happy with this. I just love it so much. I need to figure out how to label these. I think that's my next step, because it looks like this was just a nice little label, but I don't have those kind of labels. Okay. Anyway, that is the video. Yeah, I will play with more of this glitter potion probably next week, since yeah, so, but let me know. It won't be like, I won't do it today, but I could probably do it in the next couple days. Yeah, but those are the glitter potions I have. They do have them all in stock at Atlas, and you can get 10% off with my code Amanda10 if you really want to play with these too. They are so much fun. They add so many different like facets. I really want to play with Mind Control and Coco de Brazil. Yeah, I love glitter. Okay, glitter. If you love glitter too, why don't you leave me a sparkle emoji if you don't want to leave anything else. But otherwise, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think this is close enough to Wuthering Heights. I don't know. I'm still like, oh, I just love Wuthering Heights so much. That's Wuthering Heights, okay? That's Celadon Cat mixed with Frost. It would be fun to try the emerald. Anyway, that's it for today. Have a great one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.